Hi, I'm Sonia Narang, wellness expert, Oriflame India. I am a firm believer of the fact that the secret of our success lies in our daily routine. We are what we do every day. So we can't really master our life in one day. So just relax, take a deep breath, master every day, single day, do it every day, do it in a routine, and see that then you'll be able to master your life. And this holds so true, especially when it comes to wellness. And luckily for wellness, we just need to take small steps like walk 20 minutes every day, eat right every day, drink about 10 to 12 glasses of water every day, and think positive. But then we are also exposed to a lot of environmental stresses, which can cause some damage to our health. Environmental stresses like UV rays, like there are the air pollutants and the water pollutants. Then there is stress, injury. So these are the environmental stresses. Then that reminds me of smoking as well. So these are the environmental stresses which cause free radicals in my body. In fact, these are the free radicals actually which have been known for the cause of aging. Free radicals have been known at the heart of aging that has been discovered by the scientists. Free radicals are the molecules which have got unpaired electrons, which are looking for the electrons in my healthy cells. To seek that electron, to make that pair with another electron, free radicals would in fact damage my healthy cells also. The scientists have in fact discovered that if you talk about the lifestyle disorders or diseases like diabetes, coronary heart disease, dyslipidemia, thyroidism, these all have been occurred because of the free radical damage. So we do have some secret which is there in this product which we're going to talk about, which can help us defend our bodies from the free radical damage. So we have a lot of questions here which I can see. The first is that how would SBC help me to balance or improve my immunity level? SBC, Swedish Beauty Complex, is what we're going to talk about. SBC has astaxanthin in that. Astaxanthin is the antioxidant. So here we are talking about, the question was that how would SBC help me in improve my immunity levels? When we were talking about the free radicals, the secret to fight against the free radicals are the antioxidants. So the question should never be whether I should be taking the antioxidants or not. The question should be which one and why. And here I've got the question that how the Swedish Beauty Complex Plus is going to help me improve my immunity. Free radicals are the ones which are creating the damage. So antioxidants are the free radical scavenger. They are cleaning those free radicals from our system by donating an electron to the free radical so that it does not really go and seek it out from the healthy atom. And when we're talking about the antioxidant, obviously we should be having the best of the antioxidant. And Swedish Beauty Complex Plus has been known to be the king of antioxidants because it has astaxanthin, which has been known as the king of all carotenoids and the antioxidants. So obviously when astaxanthin is there and it's donating its electrons to not only one but about 19 different types of free radicals, it is going to help me improve my immunity. The next question which I have here is what are the benefits of SBC Plus? There are so many benefits actually to cover upon, but to name a few, it helps improve our immunity. It has been known to help give us a healthy heart. It prevents the coronary heart diseases. Then it is so good for our skin, so much so that it not only delays the aging process which reflects in skin, it has been known to prevent and even reverse the age spots which have occurred due to the aging. And then we know about the muscle strength. That is like, how many kgs can I lift? But the muscle endurance is for how long can I hold that lift. Astaxanthin in SBC plus increases the muscle endurance. SBC plus also has been known to prevent the emotional and physical fatigue. So I guess these are few little things, few 4 lines to kind of highlight upon. But otherwise, since it is a free radical scavenger, there are so many benefits to talk about. Then we have a question here that how does one's lifestyle have an impact on overall immune system? See, when we talk about how the lifestyle is going to help, obviously I can't really just be talking about that take the supplements and you are sorted. It has to be in amalgamation of what actually you're doing every day in your everyday's routine. For example, walking 20 minutes a day is something that my antioxidant is not going to really help me for that. I need to walk every day in order to keep my blood circulation good. I need to have a wellness balanced shake. I need to have my protein shakes, my protein supplements, so that I am not deficient on protein. So these are all working in amalgamation, but at the same time, all those free radical damages which are occurring because of the environmental stresses, they need an extra support, and that is where we need the antioxidants. And then we have another question that what is astaxanthin? Oh, that's interesting. So astaxanthin is a microalgae. It is derived from the Stockholm's archipelago islands. How is it different from the other algae or from the other antioxidants? Is that all the algae are green in nature. But in particular, when we talk about this microalgae called as H. pluvialis, when this algae gets subjected to harsh UV rays or when there is a pH difference in the water level, this algae, in its defense mechanism, it releases astaxanthin, which is a red pigment. So this astaxanthin pigment prevents the entire surface of that green algae and makes it red. So it is so powerful that this algae can survive up to 30 long years without water because of this potent antioxidant in it called as astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is also available in the other natural sources like salmon and trout and shrimp, but they don't biosynthesize astaxanthin in them. Algae is the most natural potent form. You take this algae, the astaxanthin in that, in encapsulated form to derive the benefits out of it. Also, if we talk about the other sources, they would give us like 4 parts per million astaxanthin, maybe 40 parts per million astaxanthin. But in this encapsulated form, we are taking 40 parts per million of astaxanthin, which is a concentrated source. One capsule of astaxanthin, the SBC plus, it has about 3 mg of astaxanthin. We have another question. Can we have milk after using the capsules? Yeah, here we have like a lot of belief and there are the myths also. To talk about having milk with the antioxidants, though it doesn't have the direct link that whether we should have or we shouldn't. But it's absolutely okay to go ahead with having the antioxidant with the milk, but usually it is preferred that have a proper meal as a square meal with your antioxidants or any other capsules which are, for example, omega-3. So have your meal and then have your capsule. There are so many questions. So do I have to consume SBC plus daily, Swedish Beauty Complex plus daily or not? Swedish Beauty Complex plus has, we're talking about the antioxidants. What are antioxidants? Antioxidants are the free radical scavengers. What are free radicals? Free radicals are the damages which are happening to me every day. So if I'm exposed to the environmental stresses every day, I think it should not be a question at all. We need to have it every day. And in fact, till the time, until we are alive, this is something that we should definitely be having every day. Is Swedish Beauty Complex Plus is beneficial After what age? Swedish Beauty Complex Plus has been recommended now that it should be started from the age 12 years plus, and as I said, that until we are alive and until we really want to reap those benefits, it has to be taken 12 years onwards every day at every given age. So then we have this question, few examples on how can little changes in my lifestyle bring about a positive change? Oh, that's interesting. So let's talk about very little changes. Getting up just 10 minutes earlier than my usual routine so that I'm more mindful. Stretch yourself in the morning, takes about 5 minutes. Get into the habit of drinking a glass of water the moment you get up. Instead of just rushing for a cup of coffee or tea, a glass of water. Count how many number of glasses have you actually consumed of water, have you actually consumed in that day. Because I come across a lot of people who would say about 3 or 4, or maybe now winters are setting in, probably even not that. So it's a very small change that remain focused, that I have to have 8 to 10 glasses of water. It does not really need an extra effort, it just needs to be mindfulness. Second, a small change again. You are not in the mindset to go for a walk, but I would suggest just wear your sport shoes. The moment you're tying your shoelaces, you will see the difference in your gait. You will see the difference in your attitude. That's again a very small change. The distance from your house to the park probably is a long one, but the distance from where you're sitting to go and pick up your shoes is the one which you actually have to break through. So get into that habit. Also, many a times, I don't really know that whether I want to eat that or I don't, how should I go about my eating and all. When you have that kind of a hunger pang, I want to eat something. First and foremost, go and grab an apple. If you're not hungry for an apple, trust me, you're not hungry, you're bored. So that's a small change again to be mindful about your little changes that we were talking about. So again, to sum it up, it has to be 20 minutes walk a day, which you can start by at least starting wearing your sport shoes. Second, drinking about 8 to 10 glasses of water. Third, do eat 2 fruits every given day. And then we have this question as, is there any specific purpose to have astaxanthin and blueberry together in Swedish Beauty Complex Plus? See, all the antioxidants, they work in amalgamation. Though astaxanthin is a potent antioxidant by itself, but the additional blueberry has an added vitamin C to it to give an added benefit. So this is why the Swedish Beauty Complex has astaxanthin and the blueberry extract also in that. And now we have this another question. Does this have any side effect? Wow. Astaxanthin is the only antioxidant which has absolutely clean records of the side effects. It has absolutely no side effects. When we talk about the side effects, there are two mindsets. One, that I hope I'm not overtaking it, I'm overdoing the dose. I'm overdoing the dose. What happens is that we can't really have the reservoir of this antioxidant, so it has to be had daily. Second, what mindset we have is that what would happen to astaxanthin which I have taken in excess. So astaxanthin is the only antioxidant which is not pro-oxidation. It never gets oxidized by itself. So we can clearly say that astaxanthin Swedish Beauty Complex Plus has absolutely no side effects. Given even any benefit of doubt, it does not have any side effects. So then we have this question that NutriShake plus SBC plus, both important. Yes, indeed, because we are talking about two separate things altogether. They have their separate fortes. NutriShake or a wellness balance shake is where we're talking about the proteins. Proteins, we need it every day because, for example, if your weight is 60 kilos, you need 60 grams of protein, and that protein which is of high biological value. That protein which has got a good amino acid profile. And we need protein every day because the wear and tear of the tissues are happening every day. That's clear. Second, do we need to take SBC plus every day? Yes, indeed. Time and again, we are exposed to free radicals every day. In fact, so much is the exposure to the free radicals that each cell of human body gets hit by the free radicals 10,000 times daily. So imagine the spectrum of the damage what the free radicals can cause. Because this damage is happening every day, my friends, make sure to have your Swedish Beauty Complex Plus every given day all your life from 12 years onwards. Can we take both omega-3 and SBC plus daily, and in what intervals? Again, the question should not be that can we take. The question should have been like, should we take? And the answer is again that we should take both omega-3 and SBC plus every day. Again, talking about that they work in amalgamation. Omega-3 has an ability that it's anti-inflammatory. So it has the ability to keep my cells supple. On the other hand, SBC plus is a free radical scavenger. So we have to have them every day. How much should be the interval? It can be taken together, but if it's like too much happening right in the morning, you can take omega-3 you can take omega-3 with your breakfast and your astaxanthin, the SBC plus, with your lunch. The next question is that how does Swedish Beauty Complex Plus affect cardio muscles? There is something which is called as atherosclerosis, which means the hardening of the arteries. Now, how this damage occurs is when the free radicals are hitting my arteries, the cell membranes in the lieu to snatch the healthy atoms. The damage has occurred, my cell membrane has got all perforated. So when that perforation has happened because of the free radical damage, obviously the hardening of the arteries has occurred. Now, in this condition, astaxanthin comes as that merciful antioxidant which is ready to donate its electrons without itself getting pro-oxidative. Then it is strengthening the cardio muscles because it is giving that antioxidant results, as in like by dropping the electrons, it is making sure the free radical damage is not going to get occurred there. Before the free radical damage is going to hit here, the astaxanthin antioxidant comes, drops an electron and makes sure the free radical is not really damaging or hitting the cell membrane of the cardiac muscles again. We have another question. Is Swedish Beauty Complex Plus enough in itself to include it in my wellness routine? When we talk about wellness routine, we need to have our protein shakes, the wellness shake. We need to have omega-3, and also we need to add Swedish Beauty Complex Plus because it has antioxidants. So they individually have different benefits. One cannot really make up for the other. They have separate roles, but at the same time, we need all of them, just like in a football team. We need different players. Every player has a different role to play. You can't really segregate that, let me just pull out this player because I don't need him anymore. Similarly, in the wellness routine, when we talk about the wellness shake, when we talk about omega-3, and when we're talking about Swedish Beauty Complex Plus, they have different roles and they are to be taken every given day to make sure that you have an optimum health. So we have this question, can we only take astaxanthin as an antioxidant? Yes, it is a complete antioxidant by itself. The reason being, astaxanthin, Swedish Beauty Complex, is known to be 550 times stronger than vitamin E, 6,000 times stronger than vitamin E. That's one property. Second, it is not prone to oxidation itself. Third, it is fat soluble and water soluble by itself. So these are the potent reasons that astaxanthin is a complete antioxidant by itself, which you can take, and that's the reason that I'm hammering on the fact again and again that it has to be taken every given day. Can a pregnant woman take astaxanthin? From my end, when I'm talking about the free radicals, pregnant women are also exposed to the free radicals. In fact, they go through the ultrasounds and the various tests also. But when we talk about pregnant women or lactating women, so these are few fortes which I would say that they must speak to their gynecologist before that they start consuming astaxanthin. Keeping in mind the growing pollution, which is needed more, omega-3 or Swedish Beauty Complex Plus. Oh my God. Keeping in mind the growing pollution, it's all the more important that we need both. Let me explain that again. Omega-3 is anti-inflammatory. Omega-3 is it is the one which is going to make my cells supple. Since I am taking nutrition every day, but over a period of time, my cells are becoming rigid, the nutrition is not getting absorbed in it. So omega-3 is the one which will make sure that the nutrition which I'm eating is getting absorbed appropriately. And at the same time, astaxanthin is going to clear the free radicals in my system. It is going to clean them, not as the literal cleaning, but it's going to donate the electrons to calm down those highly unstable, reactive free radicals. So I am prone to the damage every day. The environmental stresses every day. There is air pollution, water pollution. I'm eating fried food. So given all the reasons, given all the factors that I'm exposed to, it is all the more important that I should take each one of them every day. So then we have more question here. My team is taking a little time to actually write it down. So, see, again, we would be talking about in details about just so many questions actually to talk about astaxanthin. We need antioxidants every day. Let me explain again. We are exposed to the free radicals every day. Almost 10,000 times a day, each one of my cell is getting attacked by this free radical. So it's high time that I need to do something about it. And when I'm hitting at that I need to do something about it, it should not be that I'm compromising. I have to have my high quality nutritional supplements, and here I'm not calling them medicines. They are not the medicines that I'm using for the treatment. They are the preventive measures. They are the fillers, because what is recommended in my diet that I should be taking, in ideal situation, I'm not really taking that. There is always a nutrition gap. So I need to fill up this nutrition gap by taking omega-3, by taking Swedish Beauty Complex Plus, because these are the ones which are helping me bridge the gap. So again, we have another question here. I'm a vegetarian. Can I take Swedish Beauty Complex Plus? Yes. So here again, we are Indians, we have this belief system, but I would suggest that something which is going to help my health and I'm taking it as a supplement should be taken, and should be taken every given day. Can kids take Swedish Beauty Complex Plus? We are recommending that it should be taken from the age 12 plus. We can still call them kids, and yes, it is recommended from 12 years onwards, 12 the age. Yeah. So then we have, we really need to know the details about Swedish Beauty Complex Plus. So to talk about Swedish Beauty Complex Plus, once again, Swedish Beauty Complex Plus has astaxanthin and bilberry. Astaxanthin is the most potent antioxidant, so much so that it has been called as the king of the antioxidants. What are antioxidants? Antioxidants are those, you can call them compounds. Antioxidants are those compounds which freely they give their electrons to the free radicals. Now what are free radicals? Free radicals are those molecules which have got unpaired electrons. they are seeking for the electrons by attacking our healthy atoms also. Now we need antioxidants to prevent this oxidative stress. When we are talking about the antioxidant, I should take an antioxidant which is going to help me all through, which can act as a free radical scavenger, which can give me better immunity, better skin, better heart, better joints. So here astaxanthin has been known, it has been proven that it can do it all without getting pro-oxidative itself. So when we're talking about Swedish Beauty Complex Plus, it has astaxanthin and it has bilberry extract because antioxidants work the best when they are together in amalgamation to kind of little support each other or for the extra benefit. Swedish Beauty Complex Plus is something which you should be taking in your everyday's routine as your wellness routine to create that defense mechanism against the free radicals. We have this question that can diabetic patients take NutriShake, omega-3 plus and Swedish Beauty Complex Plus? My answer is yes, definitely. In fact, diabetes also has been known to be there because of the free radical damage. So Swedish Beauty Complex Plus is definitely going to help reverse the damage or prevent the damage or in fact delay the damage caused by that. And talking about the NutriShake and Omega Plus, yes, again, a diabetic person also should take both the other supplements as well. We have this question, does Swedish Beauty Complex Plus help in controlling high blood pressure and manage blood pressure? It's a little technical to answer because it's not the treatment by itself. But yes, it is a supplement. Means the damage which is going to be there because of the free radical is going to be prevented by the Swedish Beauty Complex Plus. But the person who's already had the blood pressure, which we can't really now figure out that is it that we're talking about the genetics or the lifestyle, because these two look like to us that they always are the two reasons, that one, it is genetic, second, it is the lifestyle that the person is not looking after. So I would not really say that the person who's having the high blood pressure can take astaxanthin as a treatment, but I would suggest the person should definitely improve upon his lifestyle, must take Wellness Balance Shake and omega-3 and also take Swedish Beauty Complex Plus in order to improve the quality of life. Regarding the treatment, obviously when the person is improving upon his lifestyle, he is taking the high quality nutritional supplements, his dosage of high blood pressure definitely will reduce. Also, the person is always prone to have high blood pressure in the winters. Every year that the person sees that my health is getting deteriorated, when you take all these nutritional supplements, you would be able to compare that every passing year, my vulnerability to get the diseases or the disorder to fall ill is getting improved. Then we have the question here that what are those benefits of Swedish Beauty Complex Plus? The first and the foremost benefit is that it helps improve immunity. When we talk about immunity, we are just not talking about catching cold or cough. It also talks about preventing something like cancer, preventing something like coronary heart disease. So it builds up our immunity. Second, it increases the muscle endurance. And third, it is anti-aging. This is something which can actually give you better skin, supple skin, prevent the wrinkles to occur, and in fact, revert the age spots which have already occurred. Having talked about anti-aging, we generally associate it with our skin, but anti-aging also means an anti-aging dietary supplement means that it has the capability of preventing, treating, diagnosing the age-related degenerative diseases. So in the end, I would like to say that I hope this session has helped you to know more about Swedish Beauty Complex, and the queries which I was not able to answer will be replied to directly in comment section of this video. And in the end, I would like to say to all of you that aging is a fact of life, but looking your age is not.